In this equation, there is 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen on the left side. On the right side, there is 2 hydrogen and 3 oxygen. Now at this point, your equation is unbalanced. So, in order to balance it, we have to put a 2 in front of the hydrogen, which would then give us 4 hydrogen and 4 oxygen. And then put a 2 in front of the H2O on the right side, which will then give us 4 hydrogen and 4 oxygen, because 4 times 2 right here, 2 times 4, or 2 times 1 oxygen is 2. Then you add 2 more oxygen right here, so that gives you 4 oxygen. In this equation, there is 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen on the left side. On the right side, 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. And in order to balance this equation, you have to add a 2 in front of the H2O on the left side. So then give you 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. And then, on the right side, in order to balance your equation, you have to put a 2 in front of the hydrogen, which will then give you 4. And now your equation is all balanced out because the hydrogen is equal to each other, and as is the oxygen. In this equation, it may look very hard because of all the different types of bonds, but it really isn't. There is 1 carbon, 4 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen on the left side. Then there is 1 carbon and 2 oxygen, my bad. Let me go back for a second. There is 1 carbon and 2 oxygen on the right side. Actually, there are 3 oxygen because I forgot to add the 1 oxygen to the 2. And there is also 2 hydrogen on the right side. Your carbons are already balanced out, but not your hydrogen and oxygen are not. So in order to do that, all we have to do is add a 2 in front of the H2O on the right side, which will give us a 4. Then you also have to change your oxygen to 4, because 2 oxygen plus 2 oxygen equals 4 oxygen. So now your hydrogen is all balanced out, but your oxygen isn't. Well, that's easy. All we have to do is add a 2 in front of the oxygen on the left side, which will give us 4 oxygen. Okay, this is the last equation. Now, there is 3 carbon and 8 hydrogen, and also 2 oxygen on the left side of the equation. On the right side, there is 1 carbon, 2 oxygen, actually 3 oxygen, and 2 hydrogen. Now, in order to balance this equation, for the carbon, I have to add a 3 in front of the CO2 on the right side, which will give me 3 carbon, but then I also have to change my oxygen, which will give me 7 oxygen. So now that my carbon is balanced out, let's go ahead and balance out the hydrogen. Now I have to add a 4 in front of the H2O on the right side, which will give me 8 hydrogen, but then it will also give me 10 oxygen. So now my hydrogen is all balanced out, but my oxygen is not. Well, that's easy. All I have to do is add a 5 in front of the oxygen on the left side, and that will give me a 10. And now my equation is all balanced out.